Hello. My name is Summer. So this is going to be a pick a pile reading for singles. So we're going to be reading your current energy, your current situation, your energy, where you're going, and how to love yourself more, because that's always super important. You can always love yourself more. So the piles that we have today are this current. So pile number 1 is this Carnelian, and pile 2 is this Amethyst pillar. Pile 2, and pile 3. I believe that this is a Bloodstone. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so pile 3 is this Bloodstone. Alright, now I've already pre-shuffled these, but I haven't looked at the cards. So yeah, let's get started. So, pile 1, if you chose this Carnelian, let's see your current situation. And your current energy. I know, hold off on these cards. So, right now you have the King of Pentacles. You have the Two of Wands. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. And your current energy and where you're going, you have the Bat. You have the Rabbit. And you have the Owl. So I feel like you pile 1, I feel like you're a bit of kind of like a lone wolf. Like right now I feel like especially with this Five of Pentacles, I feel like, and also with like the Owl and the Rabbit, I feel like you're in a period where you're just kind of observing and collecting information about your surroundings. Like especially here, like he's looking over, well, not he, like not gender specific, but you know, they're looking over the whole valley. You know, they have the world in their hands and they're looking over the whole valley and just kind of seeing what's going on. I feel a very, very, very calm, stable energy. I feel like right now you're in a place where maybe you're looking at what you have and maybe you're not exactly, you know, fully satisfied with it. A bit of like a lonely energy, because you're kind of looking at your coin, and while you're calm and everything, I feel like there is a little bit of lack there. And I feel like that's why you're very, you know, calm, and even bats, like, because this came out and like the, like it kind of flew out of the deck. And so when I saw it, I didn't see any of the other cards, but when I saw this, I just got that imagery of like bats in a cave and how they're all kind of together, but they're all in the dark. And then once someone, you know, flashes a flashlight, you know, it like disturbs them. Well, not like disturbs, but you get what I'm saying. And I feel like, you know, with this moon too, and kind of the dark, I feel like you might kind of make your moves in the dark, kind of thing. Very mysterious energy. Also, barn owls are super cool. I think this is a barn owl. Looks like a barn owl. I don't know. If y'all know owls and species and whatnot, let me know. So yeah, like I feel like you have your kingdom. You know, he's got the kingdom in the back. He's got all these extravagant clothes, and I mean, like, the fruit, it's growing. But maybe, you know, this is just an example, and like, don't be offended, but I feel like, you know, especially with a lot of businessmen, if you make a lot of money, and I mean, like, you don't have to, but I feel like it's that attitude of, like, you know, money can't buy everything, money can't buy happiness. So I feel like even though your fruit's growing and you have this whole valley and you have this whole kingdom, there's still something else that you're looking for. I want to see, what is it that you're looking for? For Cowan, what is it that you're looking for? What are you looking for? Maybe you're looking for sanctuary. Maybe your home life isn't all that great and you're looking for sanctuary. You're looking for a place to call home. You know, because home isn't a place, home is a feeling. Maybe like a certain kind of coziness, because, you know, these people are left out in the cold and they just want to find like a warm shelter to go to and, you know, just relax for a day. Maybe you're always go, 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 and it's getting to the point where you just kind of want to sit down, you want to chill in front of a fire kind of thing. Maybe looking for sanctuary of some sort. What is it that you're looking for? Oh my goodness. I feel like you want to be giving to others too. I feel like maybe you want to find someone to give something to, but I don't feel that it's a material thing. I think this has to do, you know, with your energies and whatnot. You might be a very, very studious person. Again, you know, someone who collects information and observes. You know, they all have books. I feel like you might be trying to find some truth as well. You're trying to find the truths of this world and of this universe, and you're working in your mind, whether, you know, I this might not be the words that you use, but with like sorcery, alchemy and all these things, I feel like you're working very, very hard to find truths. Very giving energy, and he's got all these lines as well. So with these, I feel like, yeah, you might, if this is like a wealth situation, you might be like wanting to share that wealth with somebody, or if it's not a like physical thing, maybe it's like with these fruits, maybe it's your experiences in life and using that to help other people kind of thing. So yeah, now let's see your advice and how to love yourself more. So I'm just gonna move these. So, advice for you and how to love yourself more. So, we have luck is on your side, new moon, and Sagittarius. Surrender to the divine, full moon. Have faith in your dreams. So I feel like off the bat, like this is saying, like if there's something that you're wanting to go after, if there's something that you're looking at and you're like, hey, you know, I'm kind of interested in this, go for it, you know. And don't try to control it too much. Just kind of let it be how it's going to be, you know, especially when it comes to, you know, these big important things in our life and serving our highest purposes and whatnot. I feel like the divine is on our side to offer the things that are going to be for our highest purpose. And of course, there's going to be life lessons and whatnot that they're going to kind of throw in a mixed bag. But I feel like, you know, and again, the universe doesn't give you anything that, like, you can't handle. And yeah, so have faith in your dreams. You know, what you're, like, and especially with, like, what you're doing now, especially if you're beginning to work towards something, whatever that may be, you know, have faith in that. Have faith in the fact that what you're doing is good and that you're on the right track. So just kind of surrender that control, surrender to the divine, let it happen how it's supposed to happen. So we also have be authentic. These images are beautiful. Be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. And there's a lot of water in this too. And a lot of flowers, a lot of elements being shown here. We have water, we have earth, we have flowers, and we have fire from the sun and these colors. You know, fire and water, they make earth. And you need a little bit of air too, but yeah, so be authentic, be real, and true to who you are and how you feel. You know, let your emotions be boundless. You know, don't like scold yourself for feeling certain ways, you know, especially if, you know, you're having a bad day or something, or, you know, you do something wrong. You know, it doesn't make sense to just scold yourself and, you know, get mad at yourself, because it really doesn't fix anything. So instead, you know, putting things in place where it's like, okay, how can I get better? Or how can I improve this? How can I, you know, do better next time? All right. So be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So again, with this like business person energy and wanting to give, I think, you know, subconsciously, you know that you do want to be supportive. You want to be supportive to other people. And I mean, you know, it's a pentacle. That's earth. That is roots. That is support. That is what holds you in the ground. So I feel like maybe you need to work on like meditating and working with your chakras on your root chakra and maybe your sacral chakra as well, to really become grounded and stable so that you can offer that stability to other people as well. And it doesn't always have to be verbal advice or, you know, all that business, but, you know, just showing people that you care, being there for them and saying like, hey, you know, I'm here for you kind of thing, you know, that it makes a difference, knowing that, somebody is there. We have love endures. I feel like love endures for yourself. I feel like there is self-love there, but I feel like you just need to acknowledge it a little bit more and say like, okay, the things that I'm doing, they're good. You know, you don't always have to scrutinize yourself and say, oh my gosh, like everyone else is here, everyone else is in this position, everyone else has this, and you know, here I am. You know, especially if you do have this like kind of whole kingdom behind you and you're not exactly satisfied with what's around you, you have to turn within and look inside and be like, okay, do I truly love what I'm doing? Do I, you know, truly love myself? Am I loving the things that I've set up for myself? And it, you know, if at one point, you know, you did love that and then now you don't, well, that's okay. You know, things change. You know, where you are today might not necessarily be where you are tomorrow. And I think that that's beautiful that life can kind of throw surprises like that. So love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So I feel like, you know, with this, have faith in your dreams and surrendering to the divine. And again, if you are moving towards something new, you know, you can't plant a seed and expect the plant to be fully grown by the next day. You have to give it time. You have to have faith. And like my general, like, I mean, it's not a rule, but but even when I try something, even if I fail, I try again. And if it doesn't work after that, you know, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not meant for me at this time. But I feel like what Spirit's saying is, you know, even if there's kind of those downsides or sidetracks to what's going on, you know, if this is truly something that, you know, you're really passionate about, you know, keep going after it. Have faith in the fact that this will work out. Demonstrate love. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So again, like, I feel like, you know, this has to do with love languages as well as what I was like referring to earlier and saying like, you know, it doesn't always have to be verbal. Sometimes just spending time with somebody or, you know, doing things that other people like say like your mom or dad, for example, like even, well, if you're not at that age, like, well, yeah, or it could be like your friends, even just like watching a movie with them or watching a TV show that they really like, or like if you're younger and you still with like live with your parents, like going with them to go grocery shopping kind of thing, like just keeping somebody company can make a huge difference. And so I hope that this helped. Pile 1, Joseph, Carnelian. Actually, it's interesting because like I was looking at this before too, and like since it's like a rusty like red orange color, like I was also thinking of like the root and sacral chakra as well. So yeah, so I hope that this helped. Pile 3, and also like the love that you give to other people, make sure that you give to yourself as well. Like if you need personal time, you need personal time. You know, and I feel like you're very, very calm, serene people. But yeah, anyways, I hope that this helped, Pile 3, and I hope you watch more of my videos. And make sure to comment down below because I would love to hear what you guys have to say. It could be completely unrelated to the video. I don't know. Whatever. And I hope that this resonates with you. And if not, that's okay. I find that with like YouTube videos, like you kind of gotta like look for the people who like you resonate with. Like there will be like a couple channels that I'll watch sometimes just to get like, you know, like a third party opinion. Some channels resonate, some channels don't, and you know, that's okay. But yeah, so I hope that this resonated, and comment down below because I want to talk to y'all. And yeah, so I hope you have a good day, a good week, good month, good year, good everything. Anyways, goodbye, pile one. Alright, moving on to pile two. Pile dos. Who picked this amethyst pillar? So we're looking at your current situation, your energies, and how to love yourself more, because that's always super important. And so anyways, I pre-shuffled these, but I haven't looked at them at all. So initially, like, the energy that I was getting from you guys is like a very strong, proud Leo energy. It's kind of like, I'm here. And I'm interested in seeing your energies because I saw like the dragon card while I was shuffling a couple times, and I don't know, whenever I think of dragons, I always think of that dragon from Shrek. I love her, she's great. But yeah, so I feel like it's that very calm energy. It's very misunderstood because, you know, people are often like afraid. Well, I feel like in more like maybe Western cultures in movies and how they're supposed to slay the dangerous dragon. And I would definitely like do research into like more like Asian cultures, Chinese cultures, and dragons and whatnot, if you're into that. But yeah, so like they kind of have that gaze, but it's very calm, gentle energy, but very strong, and maybe it's your eyes and your gaze that, you know, speak your language or your truth. So anyways, let's get into your cards. I'm just gonna pull your current situation and your energy first, and then we'll get into the rest of your cards. Ooh, very fiery energy. Wow, wow, wow. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. So you have the death card. Now, don't take these literally, like, you know, like no one died, you know, or if someone did, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry if someone did. You know, my condolences. But anyways, don't take it literally. So you have death. You have the King of Wands. And you have the Tower. So again, like, I feel like you've been through a lot. Some things might get shaken up, but, you know, even though things get shaken up, you still have this staff holding you up. You're still very strong-willed, and you're like, you don't let what's going on around you get in the way of your passions. You might be a very rebellious person, kind of going against the grain a little bit. And I feel like also with this, since it's like kind of shaking out and these people are falling out, So maybe you had a falling out with somebody, but if not, you know, these people who don't support you, you're just kind of like, okay, bye, like, bye, shaking you out, you don't belong here, you know, kind of thing. I like that. Ooh, badass, badass. But yeah, with death, you know, where there's death, there's rebirth. You know, because, like, think about farmers. When they go to plant their crop, they need to clear out the land before, they need to clear out all the detritus and all these things in order to have nice soil to plant new seeds. And I mean, like, look, there is sun on the horizon. The sun is coming up. So I feel like where there has been darkness, I feel like maybe, you know, I feel like you know intuitively that you are moving towards this light. You continue to stay very strong willed in what you want and in the life that you not even dream, like the life that you know you are going to have. You know, you worked hard towards this. So your energy, you have the elk, you have the wolf, and you have the phoenix rising from the ashes. You know, every time somebody brings you down, you spread your wings, and your wings just get bigger and bigger and more magnificent. And I feel like when someone challenges you, you might be like an Aries or something, like yeah, like just really pushing through. Like the Aries, like it doesn't like those rules. It doesn't like to be controlled. It doesn't like, you know, all those things. It wants to push out. It wants to break barriers. It wants to break those boundaries. And so I feel like when you encounter somebody who is, you know, trying to get a hold of, you know, everything that it is what you do, everything that you stand for, and all your good energy. I feel like when people try to manipulate you or when they try to control that, you're just like, no, you will straight up like ram them with your horns and you're gonna be like, get out of my way. But there's also a gentleness to it. I feel like, sorry, excuse me, for the people who like do support you and all these things, you know, I feel like you do have a gentleness towards them. You do, maybe you have like a pack of people, like your friend group might be a very powerful group of manifestors and of all these things, and you protect each other. And yeah, so friends might be very important to you. And I feel like later on in life, if people doubt you now, oh honey, they won't be. They won't be. But keep in mind, you know, sometimes people are a little kind of like iffy. Sorry. Sometimes people are a little bit iffy where they doubt you and they say, oh no, you can't do that. You can't. But when you get it, they're like, oh, I knew you could do it. Like, you know, I supported you this whole entire time. And like it's not that like you're overt and you're like literally gonna rip their head off, but I feel like energetically, like you just look at them and you just you know, you don't even have to say nothing. You just look at them and you know what their energy is, and you know that they're not there to serve your highest purpose. They're just there because, you know, they fear you, and not fear like in a way where they're like they think that you're gonna hurt them. It's just that your energy is so powerful, like you cannot be moved. And I mean, like, you know, he's starting to get like little vines and things growing off of his staff. So I feel like, you know, you're so strong-willed, and the fruit is just starting to grow for you, and you're just throwing out all these people who just really don't support you. You know, I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, so don't, like, yeah, again, like, don't let those people get in your way. Like, screw them. Like, if they don't support you, screw them. So, let's see your advice on how to love yourself more. Okay. Wow, these are nice. So we have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Ooh, I like that too, because full moons a lot of times are about releasing and rebirth. Releasing and rebirth. And this is super important for right now. Again, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching currently, we're in Taurus season right now, and we're about to have a full moon in Scorpio. And a lot of what this has to do with is releasing and rebirth, and thinking about, you know, practical plan. Thinking about whether these things in our life, you know, is this really what you want? Kind of attitude. And if it's not, if it doesn't serve you, you know, you're like, bye. Like, shake that stuff out. You're like, bye. Don't need this. And yeah, so show the real you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be this wolf and this elk. You know, there's a gentleness to it. I feel like you do give people the benefit of the doubt. And I'm not saying to, like, you know, cuss people out. That's not what I'm saying. But sometimes you don't even have, like, again, sometimes you don't even have to say anything. Like, you just look at them, and, you know, your energy and your vibration is just so high that, you know, continue to raise your vibration. And the universe is going to invite people into your life who actually deserve to be there. So, yeah, so don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be strong-willed, you know, even if people call you selfish and stuff for that. It's not selfish to go after your life purpose. That's not selfish. You know, when you're looking for a job, like, kind of thing, or you're looking for a career, you know, if you're the type of person who's like, I don't care about the paycheck, I just want to do what I'm doing, you know, what I'm meant to do, that's not selfish. That is your highest purpose. That is your happiness. So don't let people tell you that that is a selfish thing. Don't let people manipulate you into that. Don't let them try to control that, or undermine the work that you're doing. So release those people, and if you have that attitude about yourself, if like you're like extremely hard on yourself, don't be. You need to release that energy. You need to see that that what you're doing isn't a selfish thing. Don't let your past hold you back. So again, like, maybe there were situations or people in the past that made you believe that, and again, like, this kind of manipulative, oppressive energy, don't let that hold you back. Don't let it hold you back. And if you've, or maybe if you've come from a bad place, you know, don't let that hold you back either, because that is the past. That's not who you are anymore. If you've done the work to change, and if you keep doing the work to change, and also, you know, by reflecting on, you know, the things that you've already been through, you know, like, of course you're the same person, you're just a different, you're a better version of yourself. So, you know, that's where you were. But this is where you are now, and this is where you're going. So release that. Release it. Actions speak loudly. She's beautiful, by the way. This is like Gaia energy. I love her. And she's just on this bird, or an eagle. Eagle. That is all covered in grass and all these things. Things are growing. They're growing for you. You know that by being strong-willed, you know by standing a firm ground, this serves your highest purpose. This sets up the life for you and what you want. So express your love through actions. And I feel like, again, like going after whatever this is that you want, whether it's like career related or even, you know, the virtues of which you live, stand by that, because that is how you can love yourself the most. Also, sorry for the background noise. People are deciding to cut their grass. And yeah, oh, there's like a face in here. That's pretty cool. So take a chance. Take a chance on love. Also, here's that face. It's really cool. So take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So, you know, maybe by this kind of manipulative energy that you might have experienced throughout your life, you might be actually afraid of love and actually afraid to let people get close to you, which is completely understandable. But I feel like time will tell. Time will tell. And I do see, I mean, it's like there's like a little ship here that's kind of like separated from the rest of these people. So I do feel like, and again, like this is supposed to be a singles read, but I mean, I feel like this could be like a best friend as well. Like, you know, even finding just one person, you know, to fully confide in, to fully let that guard down. I feel like for the most part you do have your guard down. You're just more like, if you don't support me, then bye, you know, like, but I feel like, you know, having close friends is always good. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So, you know, with this, and again, like seeing the fact that you have been through a lot. Okay, I'm gonna shut the window because this is really loud. I'm so sorry. Okay, that like barely helped, but anyways. So yeah. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So with this energy, and assuming that like you have been through a lot throughout your life, and maybe some things work out, and you know, people come into your life and, you know, they're just like not kind. I feel like even when things don't work out, my belief is that when things don't work out, they, like, it wasn't for nothing. Like, even if you've completely, you know, changed the plans of your career and whatnot, I feel like, you know, what you did before, like what you're doing now, you wouldn't have done if you didn't do X, Y, and Z. Like, I'm trying to find like a specific example of like what I can use. But, you know, take every experience that you have and try your best to learn from it, especially when it doesn't work out, you know. Um, and again, reflection is super important too. You know, after a couple years, looking back on, you know, where you were and where you are now. And again, like don't live in the past, but like you also need to acknowledge this growth that you have done since then, and acknowledging the fact that, you know, what you did before, you know, that served your highest purpose then. And it's not that it doesn't serve your highest purpose now, it's just that it led you down a different path. It led you down the path that you were supposed to take, the path that you chose to take towards your highest good, towards your happiness. So even when things go wrong, and of course, like, it's okay to be upset, but just know that, like, it will turn out in a positive way. That negative thing happened for a very good reason. So, yeah. And again, like, don't be too hard on yourself either. Anyways, pile two. I hope that this resonated for you, and if not, I'm sorry. And that's okay as well. I feel that, like, getting readings on YouTube are really hit or miss, and it's, you know, one reader will resonate for you and another one might not. It's either your situation or it's not your situation. But anyways, I hope that this helped, pal, too. And I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing month, a year, everything. Amazing everything. You guys are great. So yeah, be sure to comment down below. I would love to hear what y'all have to say, even if it's completely unrelated to this. So yeah, bye. And now we are moving on to pile 3. If you chose this Bloodstone. So we're looking at singles. If you're single, if you're not, that's cool too. So we're looking at your current situation, your energy, and how to love yourself more. So I'm feeling very, like, you guys might be Virgos. Like, I'm feeling like Virgo energy from this. Very meticulous planners. You're very organized. A bit of reflective energy, so maybe you contemplate a lot or reflect about the past and how that's changed, or perhaps you tend to, like, reflect positive energy onto others. Like, I don't feel like negative energy from this, obviously. So you might be like a very reflective person, and if you're not a Virgo, it could be like some Capricorn energy or some Gemini energy, just because of like that, like, organization, organized energy. So you guys actually had a lot of cards that came out. So we're gonna look at your current situation and your energy first, and then we'll look at how to love yourself more. Ooh, very nice. A lot of blue. Okay. Also, shout out to my Canadian friends who like Timmy's. Yes, I am Canadian. Anyways, so, first card, have out is the Lovers. We have the Sun. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Emperor. And we have Judgment. I feel that you're a very gentle person. Very, very gentle. I feel like you do, to a certain extent, carry around a bit of heartbreak. You might be like a very emotional person. Very soft. Very soft. Again, with this too, you might be a Leo. Like the sun is just shining. Sun shining. You're sunshine. People see you as a sunshine. They see you and they see, fun-loving, gentle, very wholesome, precious energy. And I feel like you're very balanced, but I feel like there is an aspect of yourself that is a little bit too hard on yourself. But the reason why you're hard on yourself is because you know what it is that you want to see from yourself. You have a certain expectation of where you want to be, kind of thing. And I feel like, if you have past trauma, you might be worried that, what you have is going to be taken away. But I feel like you're strong-willed enough not to let that happen. I don't think that, I don't think anyone could ever take anything away from you like that, I feel like it's time for you to decide something. What do you, like, what is it that you want? Or maybe not even wanting. It could be a decision. It could be a calling towards something. Maybe you're thinking about doing something and you're a little bit unsure about it. Or, you've been procrastinating about it. But now is the time. Now is the time to do it. And so your energy is the Nightingale, the Dragonfly, and the Sea Serpent. So I feel like you're very, very light energy, very again, very wholesome, very, very precious energy. But it's not fragile. It's lightweight. It's that sunshine, It's that sunshine, that springtime, summery energy, like late May, June energy, You're stepping outside in the summer for the first time, and people are going swimming and all those things, and you're spending time with everyone, kind of thing. And again, like, I know that this shouldn't be taken literally, but this sea serpent's kind of like biting their own tail. So again, like, it's good to be hard on yourself. right? Because you have that expectation of yourself, but sometimes I feel like it's good to be conscious of where that line is, to where it's helpful, positive energy, whereas, you're just biting yourself in the tail and you're just kind of giving yourself heck for, no reason. Well, I don't want to say like no reason, but like you're undeserving of that kind of heck that you're giving yourself. I want to know more about this judgment. Just to see, like, and if you're making a decision, like, it's your call. It's your call. Like, it's your call on how this turns out for you. Like, if there's something that you're looking at, and affirm it with yourself, especially like if you're doing something like investing or something like that. Like, if you're doing that, and you put money into something, it's just not like, oh, I hope that this will happen. Like, no, you can't think that way. You have to be like, this will happen. It will happen. Like, you have to be affirmed in the fact that, like, the things that you are doing and the things that you want, they will work out. They will come into fruition. Like, keep in mind of, like, how you communicate and how you communicate these to yourselves, or to yourself, sorry. It's kind of that, like, law of attraction kind of thing. So language is super, super important. You need to be strong in the things that you're doing and what you have, and don't let that doubt cloud what it is that you're working towards. What is this judgment for? Yeah, I feel like you let your doubt cloud a lot of what it is that you're believing in and what you're working to. But you need to let that sun shine. You need to believe. You need to affirm in yourself that what you're working towards will work out. The dream that you are envisioning for yourself will come into fruition. So let's see, judgment. What is this judgment about? Maybe you're being called to work on your feminine energy. And I mean, take that how it resonates. It's not gender specific, because we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. But I also feel like this is calling you to be more gentle and nurturing with yourself. Maybe if you tend to use harsh words with yourself, and again, letting that doubt cloud what it is you're doing, you need to use more nurturing words. You need to be more gentle with yourself, and if you're definitely gentle with other people, and you need to reflect that to yourself. You need to be gentle with yourself as well, because if you do something and you make a mistake, what good is it to be self-abusive? What good is it to be self-abusive towards yourself if you wouldn't respond that way to other people? So be nurturing, be caring. But with being nurturing and caring, she's also very strong. She's so strong. Her nurturing and caring energy is what makes her strong, So tap into that feminine energy. Even if you aren't a feminine person, even masculines, they can be nurturing and strong and everything. I do see men and women as equal, duh. You know, because Lilith was, you know, she was the first woman, and she was created from the same clay as Adam. Yeah. So, and speaking of Lilith, like I would definitely, and again with the lovers as well, Garden of Eden. So if you are a religious person, like maybe you were taught, you know, certain things in religion that, you know, don't really like serve your highest purpose. And again, like that's okay. Religion, they all kind of tell the same story, just in different ways. And yeah, and like if you are a Christian and you're deciding that, or Catholic, or anything in that realm, if you're moving to a place where you're kind of looking at it and you're like, I don't know if I believe this, that's okay. That's okay. You know, so we go through those things, and don't let people tell you that that's a sin. It's not a sin to question. It's not a sin to seek knowledge. Also, no hate. No hate to any religion. It's just finding the one that resonates the most for you. So, yeah. So let's see what advice we have for you and how to love yourself more. I'm just going to move these out of the way a little bit. Yeah, a lot of cards came out for you guys. So my voice keeps cracking today. It's super ugly. I'm so sorry. So, you have, it's time to take action. Full moon in Aries. It's time to take action. It's time. It's time to take action. Your commitment is being tested. So even when those things don't work out, you might face a lot of sidetracks and whatnot, and working towards being, more nurturing with yourself. I feel like the best way to nurture this commitment, committing to what it is that you're working for, all these fruits that you're growing on your tree. No one can take this away from you. Only you can take this away from yourself. If you continue to have these self-sabotaging words that you're giving yourself, if that's the case, your commitment is being tested because you need to be more nurturing in the way that you speak to yourself. Prosperity lies ahead. Full moon in Taurus. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So again, with this reflective energy, contemplating and reflecting about your past and how this has changed, where you were before versus where you are now. And, not living in the past is just reflecting and knowing that you have grown to a better place. You're moving towards that solid life and wisdom and this guy, like, and again, not gender specific, but like this is not necessarily a ruler, but sometimes I see this as like, say someone like in military, for example, or like a soldier, or even like in ancient Rome or whatnot. You might want to look into past lives, but this is someone who knows how to strategize. This is someone who knows how to organize, again with that Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini energy. Although this is Aries. Aries. But yeah, this is someone who knows how to strategize and whatnot. So I feel like you do know how to strategize. You do know how to orchestrate and organize your life in the way that you move towards that. It's just, you need to recognize that you have grown. You have grown, and that you're still growing. But again, be nurturing. Be nurturing. Nurturing with yourself. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. So I feel like you are very good at that already. Like with this gentle energy, like I feel like if your friends or whatnot are going through like something tough, I feel like you're able to just listen and collect that information. Um, maybe you need to spend actually more time with yourself to actually, gain that introspect, to meditate. I mean, like, you can meditate at night or meditate in the morning, just even taking like 2 minutes out of your day, like just schedule, like if you're a very scheduled person, like if you are like a Virgo or a Gemini, and like you meticulously plan your day, like 9 a.m. Or like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever it is, I'm gonna wake up. And then at this time, I'm gonna eat this, this, and this, and then I'm going to do this at this time and this at this time. Schedule in like 2 minutes out of your day to just breathe. Take a minute and just breathe. Breathe. And you'd be surprised. Like, because I mean, like, you're gonna spend that 2 minutes doing something else anyway, so you might as well, just breathe. So, yeah, like, just take like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's all it takes out of your day, and just, breathe, contemplate. Well, you don't even have to contemplate, but, meditate, and if you don't spend enough time, like, with others in your family, that might be something that you want to do. Or if you are in a relationship, maybe you're so, and again, I know this was for singles, but if you are in a relationship, spending that quality time together. Love who you are. Love who you are. Be nurturing. Be nurturing with yourself. Love yourself. Love who you are. Oh, and what's interesting too, we have both the Emperor and the Empress. So again, both the feminine and the masculine energy that are within you. So love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So again, like, you need to realize that you do deserve good things. You do. Don't let your doubts cloud up your your sunny day, your sunny life. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So again, like, if you are or aren't in a relationship, this, again, like, this might be spending more time, introspective time with yourself, and learning how to respond with more like Taurus energy, more earth energy, more earthy stability, more earthy nurturing and whatnot with yourself, instead of kind of these like rash kind of things that you might be saying to yourself. And if that's not the case, like, whatever it is, whatever doubts that are clouding you. So yeah, I hope that this resonated, and I hope that this helped. Be sure to leave a comment down below. I would love to hear what y'all have to say, even if it's not particularly, relevant to the video. That's okay too. I just love I just love what people have to say, you know? It's good to talk to people, good to know people. So yeah, I hope you have an amazing day, or amazing week, or an amazing month, an amazing year, amazing everything. And yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, so bye.